What's the easiest way to get SBA projections done for a franchise startup? Are there tools or services that simplify the process?
So right now, there's third-party CPA firms that will help you. There's companies that do business plans and projections, but they're honestly, if you're doing that, you're spending a couple grand. We're trying to crack that code right now. Basically, I think what I can do right now is I can help you, because we've done so many projections, is we have templates. Most of the franchises themselves have some projection worksheets. It's funny, but they won't help you do projections because that's like an earnings claim. And because franchises are administered by the Federal Trade Commission, there's things they can't do and can do, and they're not going to help you fill out. Sometimes they give you templates that are useful or point you in the direction. So we can help you, walk you through the process of the generals. It's really just a bunch of inputs and then figuring out, okay, I'm buying this home service business. I'm going to start with one van, but after 6 months, I'm going to get a second van, and they can do so many service calls per day, and what's the average ticket price. So there's just a series of questions you have to find out, and then you can input the form. So it's really not that overwhelming of a process, and I think it's the most valuable part of diligence that most people do, and most people won't spend time on it. So what I'd like to create in the future is a system that asks questions, and then it will help you build a template from those questions, because it's really like a general set of questions which will help you then input and then populate a spreadsheet. That's essentially what projections are going to do. And then you're gonna you're gonna figure out what inflation will be. You'll figure out what labor costs are going to be. What service lines do you offer? What's the cost of goods sold? So as you're going through these projections, you're asking good questions, and then when you're validating with other people that own this franchise, that's how you really understand the brand. How long did it take you to ramp up? Do I need more than 3 months of working capital? These are all things you need to know, and it's amazing how many people just sign on the dotted line and they don't spend the time to realize that the 3 months of working capital really is not going to last, because you need probably 9 months. So what happens with that shortfall? What's going to come out of your piggy bank? And that's probably not what you want to do. So that's why I always say projections are really important. But what we'd like to create in the next 6 months is a web page you go to, you input, it's going to ask you questions. You figure out those questions by looking at the FDD, and then general questions that you would know, like, hey, what's the average job of a painting? You have a painting franchise. Every house we paint, the average ticket price is $4,834. That's all you have to do, and then it's going to help you automate and populate the spreadsheet. That's not a end-all be-all, but it'll fast track, and then it's going to give you the questions that if you don't know, you have to go find out, and that's a very valuable component. So right now, everybody always stumbles on the projections part, because nobody likes to do work in Excel and do projections. At least I don't. I mean, maybe some engineer people out there. But so anyways, we're trying to simplify it, but not give you the excuse that it's going to do it for you, if that makes sense. You still got to do the work, and you got to figure it out. But like I said, this is one of the most valuable part of doing due diligence is the projections, and nobody talks about it. So go to bookwithbo.com. Happy to talk to you more about projections, SBA financing, franchises, all that stuff. Thanks for the question.
If you're looking to acquire a business, stop scrolling on Biz Buy Sell and visit franchiseresellelistings.com. We'll do a customized search. You can get on our weekly distribution where we're sending new inventory weekly to your inbox. So visit franchiseresellelistings.com and opt in today. See you there.
Hey guys, Bo Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.